It was a crisp, moonlit night when the unsettling tradition of our town cast its shadow over my life. The clock struck midnight, signaling the beginning of an enigmatic journey that would forever alter the course of my existence. The town, nestled between looming hills and cloaked in an eerie silence, bore witness to a ritual that sent shivers down the spines of its residents. As the town clock's chimes resonated through the stillness, I found myself in an unsettling dreamscape. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy, and the surroundings were a distorted mirror of reality. My senses were on edge, and a chill ran down my spine as I navigated the dream world, aware that the mysterious figure would soon make its presence known. In the surreal dreamscape, I stood alone in a place that mirrored the town's familiar landmarks, but felt distinctly out of place. The atmosphere was heavy with foreboding, and the wind whispered chilling prophecies that echoed through the narrow streets. Time seemed to lose its usual constraints as the dream unfolded at its own mysterious pace. Then, like a shadow emerging from the darkness, the mysterious figure materialized before me. A silhouette, featureless yet unmistakably present, it stood at the crossroads of my subconscious. Its voice, a haunting murmur, conveyed a message that sent shivers down my spine. It spoke of a tragedy, a dark thread woven into the fabric of my fate. The figure's words were cryptic, delivered with an unsettling certainty that left me grappling with the weight of an impending doom. It foretold events that seemed both inconceivable and inevitable, a tapestry of misfortune that would soon entangle my life. The dream held me captive, its vivid details etching themselves into my consciousness. As the figure dissolved back into the dream's shadows, I awoke with a start, my heart pounding in my chest. The transition from the dream world to reality was seamless yet disorienting, leaving me with a lingering sense of unease. I tried to dismiss the dream as a mere figment of my imagination, a product of an overactive mind in the dead of night. Days passed, and the normalcy of life attempted to overshadow the ominous dream. Yet, the specter of the mysterious figure and its prophetic words lingered in the corners of my thoughts. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was on the precipice of a sinister revelation. Then, as the days unfolded, the events foretold in the dream began to transpire. Each twist and turn mirrored the dream with an unsettling accuracy, as if the lines between the subconscious and reality had blurred. The tragedy unfolded like a script written in the shadows of my mind, leaving me grappling with the eerie certainty that the dream had been a harbinger of true, impending doom. The town's tradition, once dismissed as a macabre spectacle, now held a chilling significance in my life. The mysterious figure in the dreams had become an unwelcome guide through the labyrinth of my fate, and the once familiar streets of the town now seemed fraught with unseen perils. In the dead of night, as the moon cast its ghostly glow over the town, I found myself standing at the same crossroads where the figure had appeared in the dream. The air was thick with an otherworldly stillness, and the weight of the foretold tragedy hung in the silence. The unsettling tradition had woven its dark tapestry into the fabric of my reality, leading me to navigate the twisted path it had laid out. The mysterious figure's visitation was not a mere dream, but a prelude to a fate that I could not escape. As the town slept, I walked the desolate streets, haunted by the echoes of a prophecy that had become my inescapable reality. It was an evening steeped in an unsettling quietude as I explored the sprawling estate that now bore the weight of my family's history. The grandeur of the ancestral home concealed the shadows that clung to its corners, and I, the unwitting inheritor, found myself entangled in a spectral dance of secrets and melodies. As the clock struck an hour that seemed suspended in time, a haunting melody permeated the silence. The ethereal notes of a music box wove through the air, drawing me deeper into the labyrinth of rooms and corridors that whispered of tales untold. The tune, melancholic yet mesmerizing, wrapped itself around the quiet stillness like a ghostly shroud. Following the elusive melody, I stumbled upon a forgotten room concealed behind a tapestry that seemed untouched by the passage of time. The door creaked open reluctantly, as if reluctant to reveal the secrets hidden within. The room, draped in a veil of dust and neglect, exuded an otherworldly aura. In the dim light, a music box perched on an antique dresser spun its delicate dance. Its haunting melody, a refrain from a bygone era, resonated with an eerie familiarity. As my eyes adjusted to the gloom, I discerned a figure in the center of the room, a spectral presence, ethereal and waveless, swaying to the haunting tune. The ghostly figure's movements were graceful yet laden with a sorrow that transcended the realms of the living. It danced in a melancholic rhythm, its translucent form casting spectral shadows on the walls. The air seemed charged with the energy of a forgotten era, and a palpable tension hung between the living and the spectral. Intrigued and unnerved, I watched as the ghostly dancer twirled in tandem with the music box's haunting melody. It was as if the figure sought to convey a message through its ethereal dance, a key to unlocking the long-buried secrets that lingered in the air like an ancestral curse. The melody, with its intricate notes and haunting refrains, seemed to hold the threads of a dark family secret. As the ghostly figure continued its spectral waltz, I felt an invisible force compelling me to decipher the cryptic code woven into the music's cadence. Each step of the dancer echoed with the resonance of untold stories, and the room pulsed with an energy that bridged the gap between the living and the dead. In that surreal moment, the boundaries between past and present blurred, and the weight of familial history pressed upon me like a heavy mantle. The ghostly dancer, an apparition from the annals of my family's past, sought release through the haunting melody that reverberated through the hidden room. As the final notes of the music box echoed in the stillness, the ghostly figure gradually faded, leaving behind an enigmatic silence. The room, once filled with the spectral dance, now bore the imprints of a revelation waiting to be unraveled. The haunting melody had served as a portal to a dark family secret, a key that unlocked the doors to a history entwined with the supernatural. The echoes of that spectral encounter lingered, urging me to delve deeper into the mysteries that lay dormant within the ancestral home, secrets that had danced through the ages, concealed in the haunting refrain of a music box. It was a rainy evening, the kind that cloaks the world in mist and mystery, when the cursed Polaroid camera first made its presence known in my life. The camera, an antiquated relic with an aura of malevolence, had materialized among a collection of forgotten belongings in an old attic. Little did I know that its innocuous appearance belied a sinister secret that would unravel the fabric of my reality. As I examined the camera, its black exterior worn with the scars of time, I felt an inexplicable unease settle over me. The ominous weight of the device seemed to transcend its material form, as if harboring a malevolent force eager to unleash its dark machinations upon the unsuspecting. Compelled by eerie curiosity, I loaded the camera with film and peered through the viewfinder. The world before me shifted into a monochromatic tableau, the lens capturing a snapshot that would soon prove to be a harbinger of my own demise. The photograph developed before my eyes, revealing a chilling image of a future that seemed both inconceivable and inevitable. With each subsequent snapshot, the cursed Polaroid chronicled a progression of events leading inexorably towards my demise. Each photograph was a macabre glimpse into a fate that awaited me, a series of haunting images that seemed to mock the very concept of free will. I found myself ensnared in a chilling countdown, the camera casting a foreboding shadow over every moment captured through its lens. Terrified and desperate for answers, I embarked on a journey to unravel the mystery behind the cursed Polaroid camera. The photographs, like fragments of a twisted prophecy, hinted at a dark narrative intricately woven into the fabric of my existence. The scenes depicted were both familiar and surreal, a surreal tapestry of events that defied rational explanation. As I delved into the camera's ominous origins, I discovered a tale steeped in the supernatural. The camera had once belonged to an enigmatic figure, a soul cursed to roam the shadows between worlds. Legend spoke of a malevolent spirit that sought solace through capturing the imminent demise of others, forever imprisoned within the photographs it produced. Haunted by this revelation, I realized that I stood at the crossroads of my own destiny. The final photograph, a foreboding glimpse of my demise, loomed on the horizon, its details etched in the dark corners of the photographs that preceded it. Time became both my adversary and ally as I raced against the spectral countdown, determined to rewrite the script foretold by the cursed camera. With each revelation, I uncovered clues that transcended the boundaries of the mortal realm. The supernatural forces that bound the cursed Polaroid to my fate demanded a reckoning, a confrontation with the malevolent spirit that sought to claim my life through its macabre lens. In a climactic moment, I confronted the spirit that lingered within the camera, a restless entity tethered to a cursed existence. The ethereal confrontation unfolded in a realm where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural blurred, and the fate of my existence hung in precarious balance. Through a series of unearthly negotiations and arcane rituals, I sought to break the curse that bound the camera to my destiny. The spirit, once vengeful and relentless, yielded to the forces that